From your wake up this morning, you's a winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I told Jaja, give me love and life, yeah. Guys, what's up, Rich Squad? It's your boy Dominic, and I'm here to give you another awesome World Cup video. Guys, that song is out of Trinidad and Tobago, and it's called Cheers to Life from Voice. Go check it out on YouTube. It's an awesome song, man. It's an awesome song. And nobody tell me about my singing because I just love to friggin' sing in the car, okay? Leave me alone. But World Cup runneth over, guys. This past week we have seen some awesome stuff happen in World Cup qualifiers, man. Guys, nerve-wracking, heart attack giving, life-threatening stuff, painful stuff, joyful stuff, amazing stuff. But that's why we love the sport of football. It brings you to your knees, and sometimes it takes you way up high to the sky. But guys, let me start with OFC. What's going on in the OFC, guys? New Zealand played Japan in a friendly. You know, they're preparing for the Intercontinental Playoff versus a now confirmed Peru. I will get back to Peru a little bit later, but they will play Peru, and they played a friendly versus Japan, which they lost 2-1, I think. And the boys from New Zealand, they're training hard. They're preparing themselves. Winston Reid from West Ham, Chris Wood from Burnley are the two most popular players from that team. So these guys go back to their various clubs and try to stay fit for that tie versus Peru. But it's going to be a really interesting matchup, and good luck to the boys from New Zealand, the Kiwis. Good luck to Peru as well. In the AFC, we saw the I was about to say kangaroo. The Socceroos defeated Syria 3-2 on aggregate, and it was a really good fight put up by the Syrian outfit, I must say. Omar Soma, lovely player, man. Lovely player. Lovely player. He fought really hard, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be for the team, and Australia prevailed to go on to play. And now confirmed, Honduras. What are Honduras' chances of qualifying in front of Australia? They have a chance because they're coming off of a high after defeating Mexico 3-2 at home. So their chances are wide open. They can make it to Russia as well. Guys, let's move on to CONCACAF. In CONCACAF, which was we saw one of the biggest stories happen, guys. USA didn't qualify for the 2018 World Cup in Russia, and it has sent shockwaves through the world, through USA, through the galaxy, as I said earlier. Guys, I've covered this in few videos, but it has really messed things up in the United States of America. Bruce Arena resigned as manager, and a lot of people are calling for Sunil Gulati to be replaced. He should step down and let someone else take the helm of USA Soccer. And, you know, the fans, the supporters, they reacted, and they didn't take it really good. Because they're saying, how you go to Trinidad and Tobago and lose? A team at the bottom of the table and no chance of qualifying, and all you need is a draw, and you lost. And someone said that Trinidad and Tobago was in a similar situation in 1989, I think, or 1988, 89, when the USA pipped them for the World Cup spot, where I think USA and Costa Rica qualified for the World. Something like that, man. Something like that. But USA took away the Trinidadian hopes in that year, and from a long shot too. And then the same thing happened to them. Alvin Jones shot from way outside the box, beat Tim Howard. Guys, why Tim Howard is getting beat off the line? Like twice he got beat off the line, twice for the own goal, which was just terrible. It was just terrible. And that long range shot beat Tim Howard, who was way off his line again. So what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You know, so the USA completed a sorry World Cup qualifying campaign, and they didn't deserve to qualify. The results prove that they didn't deserve to qualify. A lot of people are saying there was a ghost goal versus Panama versus Costa Rica, and the USA should have qualified because they should play over the match. Come on, guys. Bullshit. Bullshit. You gotta beat Trinidad and Tobago, man. Trinidad and Tobago is ranked 99th, I think. USA is ranked so, like, I can't even remember, but they're ranked high. And you can't defeat that team. Like, come on. I'm not discounting Trinidad's performance, but terrible, man. Terrible. But let me move on from that, man. Panama has qualified for their first ever World Cup. I think they missed out on the 2014 World Cup because the USA saved Mexico. And a lot of people saying that Mexico weren't able to return the favor to the USA. Don't depend on people to do you stuff. Favors, man. Do things yourself. Get the job done on your own. That's why it's called USA Football Federation Association. You know, can't depend on Mexico to help you to go to the World Cup. Like, no. No, you can't. You can't. But Panama, congratulations, making it to their first World Cup. Make Panama the second debutant in 2018 Russia. Honduras, man, remarkable performance to make it to the playoffs in front of the USA. When I was watching the USA versus Trinidad match, I was like, okay, USA safe. They're safe. They will qualify. They'll qualify third. Easy. 1 point. You know, 1 point. But then they went behind, and they would have still made it to the playoffs. So I was like, oh, a lot of people were calling for the Australia versus USA match, and they're going to have it. So I was like, and guys, it wasn't even 5 minutes later, and then it was like, oh my God. They went from qualifying, then to the playoffs against Australia, then to not qualifying at all. So it just went downhill for the USA in a blink of an eye, and USA won't be in Russia. It's a big story, guys. You hear me talk about it? You hear a lot of people talking about it? It's a huge story. It's a huge story. And well done to Trinidad and Tobago. They deserve a lot of plaudits for this. You know? They deserve a lot of plaudits because they played well. They defeated a big team. But, guys, Mexico, who had already qualified for Russia, you know, their last two performances weren't too impressive. Letting it go versus Trinidad, almost lost the game, I must say, if they didn't come back hard in that, you know, final last 15 minutes of the game. And, you know, but anyways, they're in. But guys, the other dramatic confederation, it was CONMEBOL, man. It was CONMEBOL. Argentina, Colombia, Chile, Uruguay, all could have missed out. One of them at least could have missed out, or even 2 or 3 of them could have missed out on automatic qualification. But Uruguay finished things off versus Bolivia. They went into that game and they were clinical, and they turned out 4-2 winners to book a place into Russia. Easy. Brazil ran riot on Chile. They ran riot, knocked the Chileans out of Russia, and amazingly, the 2-time back-to-back Copa America champions did not qualify, and that probably sent shockwaves through Chile. I did not cover that game exclusively. I didn't make a video and label it Chile got knocked out or whatnot.
But because there were bigger issues. There were bigger issues. USA, Argentina, you know, there were bigger issues. But Chile, they didn't make it. And that's a big blow. That's a big setback for Chilean football, I must say. Because they're currently, you know, it's a golden patch for them, man. They have golden generation of players. Really good players, and I don't understand how they didn't qualify. You know, the Confederation Cup campaign was, I must say, far from impressive because they should have won in front of a B team, a German B team, or even C team if you want to call it that. And you know, they just effed up, man. They effed up. But Colombia, they drew their game versus Peru, and Colombia got a direct place. You know, Falcao, James, these guys almost missed out on Russia. And then Peru, they were able to book the 5th place to play New Zealand. So congratulations. And I must say, I must talk about Paulo Guerrero, man. This guy is awesome. Free kick scored to equalize versus Colombia, beat David Ospina, and the rest is history. They are in the Intercontinental Playoffs to play New Zealand. But the talking point of CONMEBOL, the talking point, Lionel Messiah, the Messiah of Argentina, because he saved Argentina. He saved Argentina, like literally. He is the only player has scored for Argentina for the whole year. Like for the whole year. It's ridiculous. Like, guys, Argentina has Paulo Dybala. They have Mauro Icardi. They have Higuain. They have Di Maria. They have Aguero. How come these guys are not scoring? How are they not scoring? Like, what is it? They can't seem to find the back of the net for their country. But guess what? Messi is. And he scored a hat-trick versus Ecuador. But guys, the game wasn't short of drama. In the first minute, Ecuador scored. First minute. And I was like, oh my God, Ecuador scored. Argentina surely out. They're out. But it wasn't to be. Messi magic. As I said, Messiah. How ironically his name is Messi. Messiah. And he scored 3 beautiful goals. 3 beautiful goals to book a place in Russia for Argentina, and the little maestro will be at the World Cup. Will Argentina win the World Cup? That would be a perfect way for Messi to cap off his illustrious career as a Barcelona player, Argentina player, and one of the greatest players who have ever played the game of football. At least that's what we know. That's what we see, you know. But it was beautiful, man. Thank you, Messi. Thank you. Thanks. Argentina into the World Cup. Guys, well, this is not last but not least, but we have 2 more. Africa, guys, World Cup Runneth over. World Cup Runneth over, guys. Can't get enough. Africa saw Egypt and Nigeria book their places into Russia. And in Egypt's group, it wasn't short of drama. Uganda versus Ghana. The match was controversial. Goals disallowed for Ghana, and you know, saw them miss out on Russia. They were talking about protests, but don't protest nothing, man. Don't protest anything. The balls, the official say it's offside, it's no goal. Okay, let's move on. It weren't as clear-cut as the Senegal versus South Africa match where the ball hit Koulibaly's leg and it was called for a handball and stuff. Like, come on, it wasn't that clear-cut. Like, it was not that controversial. It was borderline marginal offside, or he was on, he was off. Like, it happens all the time. Get over it. You did not play well in qualification. You don't deserve to qualify for Russia. Simple as that. Simple. No better way to put it. But Africa is still open, wide open. They play next month, November. And we have Ivory Coast and Morocco scrapping it out for 1 place. We have 3 places left. Then we have South Africa, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, with South Africa and Senegal front runners because they both have 2 games left while the other teams have 1. So they have a better chance of qualifying. And we have Congo DR and Tunisia scrapping it out in their group for that other place. So who do you think will qualify? Let me know down below. World Cup, run it over. Europe. Europe wasn't short of drama either. In Group A, we saw France qualify, and we saw Sweden take that second place spot in front of Netherlands. And I think Arjen Robben, he retired from international football. He scored twice, but it wasn't enough. They needed 7 goals to qualify. He was only able to put away 2, and the Clockwork Orange, the Flying Dutchmen, were knocked out. They wouldn't make it to Russia, and that's really sad. They made the finals in 2010, semifinals in 2014, and they made Netherlands in 2018. So we saw Poland, I think, is a Group B. Poland qualified from Group B, and you have Denmark taking a I don't think it's Group B. I'm not sure, man. Whatever. But Denmark took the second spot in front of Montenegro, and we saw Portugal and Switzerland play for that first place, which Portugal grabbed to qualify directly for Russia. Ronaldo wanted to avert, the whole crisis and didn't want to go into the playoffs and potentially miss out. So it was awesome, man. We saw Wales play Ireland, Republic of Ireland, and Martin O'Neill's men prevailed. And Gareth Bale couldn't do anything about it, so that's a big player to miss the World Cup. I bet if he was on the field, Wales would have been in the second round and potentially make it to Russia. Iceland pipped Croatia for the first spot in Group I and became the first debutants for Russia 18. So beautiful, beautiful job, Iceland. Love it. Beautiful island and wonderful team. Became the smallest nation to qualify for the World Cup as well. So it's awesome, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. There weren't a lot more. There's maybe a few more talking points, where Greece, they pipped Bosnia-Herzegovina for that place in Group H, and you saw Germany already qualified. Northern Ireland made it to the second round. In England's group, we see second place Slovakia not making it to the playoff round, and it's tough, man. It's tough. But guys, I just wanted to every Sunday I talk about stuff that happened in football and over the past week, the most important things. And I love to do this on Sunday evenings on my way home from work. And thank you guys for watching. I may have missed some things, but as usual, guys, talk to me down below. Let me know some things that happened, interesting things that I may have missed, things that you want to bring to light, that you want me to to know if I didn't mention it. Just comment down below. And thanks for watching, guys. You are the best subscribers, I must say. Stay positive. Keep this channel positive. And I respect you guys. I appreciate you guys. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Click the notification bell next to it to know every time I drop a video. And hit the thumbs up button as well. I'm asking for a lot, I know, but still. But guys, until next time, I would like to say thanks for watching and peace out. Red Squad!